This WAFL Colts broadcast is brought to you by Electrical Group Training. Considering a career as an electrician, visit egt.net.au to start your journey. Amy, when the bounce serves you a clanger, lucky you're with Amy. And Front Row Screens, your local streaming superheroes.
For the 7th year, the WAFL Colts competition makes its annual pilgrimage to Albany and Retrovision Stadium, playing host to the annual showcase of superb talent in Western Australia. It's once again Claremont and Subiaco doing battle. For the Tigers, it's their final game of the home and away season and an ideal tune-up before the finals, and a win tonight will see them on top of the ladder for at least a week, with the round 20 bye coming up and both Fremantle teams set to play in the final round, while for Subiaco, a golden opportunity, a win and a spot in the 5 is set. Paul Persick's my name. Great to have your company in beautiful now Albany on a sunny Saturday evening, and what a game we've got for you in store today. Harper Robson, one of the big ins for Subiaco, he returns to the Colts side, hasn't been in this team since round 4, all the way back in April against Peel, so he is one of a mountain of changes for Subiaco, along with Bishop, Kufri, Guildford, Lally, Payne, Tate and Williams. While for Claremont, well, they've got Noah Braun and Elijah Dennis back in the side. They played the seniors last weekend, and Cooper Trovarello had a minor hamstring strain last week, but the key forward is back in the side. Reagan Christensen looking to get back into some form in the forward line, and it's an extra special touch here in Albany because there are 3 players from the local Albany zone that are all making their debuts. They are Ryan Hick, Tom Bradshaw and Balin Curtis, all making their debut in front of their hometown. That will certainly be a special occasion for all those talented players making their debut in the Claremont side today. Of course, both sides in their last hitouts coming off wins. Claremont easily by 26 points over Swan Districts at a wet, muddy Steel Blue Oval some 7 days ago, and at Sullivan Logistics Stadium a fortnight ago, because Subiaco had the bye in round 18. They just held on and won by 6 points against a gallant Perth, who unfortunately are going to be saddled to below 5th place in 2026, unless a miracle can occur next week and they're able to sew up 5th place, because it'll be likely that the game between West Perth and Perth could all but seal 5th spot, because the ladder as it stands, West Perth are 2 wins ahead of Perth, and they can't make the 5. And they certainly can make one final say, because it'll likely be down to 3 teams battling for 5th spot if Claremont beats Subiaco tonight. But if Subiaco can get it done, the 5 is all but set. Mark Cossum, the coach of Claremont, John Mansbridge, the coach of Subiaco, giving their chargers one final word before they made their way onto the ground. And a good crowd here at Retrovision Stadium in Albany in superb conditions. The ground magnificent and the locals really lapping it up. 2019, the first showcase. It hasn't always been against Subiaco, because this is a Claremont home game. And Albany being one of their prime country zones, they have had games against Perth and East Perth over the years. And Subiaco are once again making the long pilgrimage to Albany for this annual showcase. Paul Persick's my name. Great to have your company at Retrovision Stadium. This is the final match of round 19, and a crucial game at that, as I said at the outset. Earlier winners today, East Fremantle quite handsomely over their arch rivals South Fremantle in the People's Derby by 44 points. West Perth in the earlier game victorious by a very gallant 22 points over a gallant East Perth, I should say. And Swan Districts eliminating Perth's hopes of making the 5 by just 3 points. Round 19 concludes the vital clash. Claremont and Subiaco from Albany, away we go. Hotly disputed ball, great tackle by Howard, and a ball up. The tap out was Everlay, but not much territory being won there. tackle made by Giltro as see another stoppage, and repeat stoppages ruling this early stage. Howard gathers the football, can give it off to Braun with speed. Sends it long, inside 50. Spore from behind. Edwards. Chance now for Subiaco. Can't. Braun. And now Edwards combine. Edwards against his fellow number 3 in Coupry. Holbrook wrapped up. Chance now for Hick, the debutant. Hurries the kick inside 50. Numbers favour Subiaco. They can find their way out of trouble. From the defensive 50. Centering ball. Well spotted. O'Brien has taken the mark, and this paves the way for Subiaco to clear towards the centre corridor. Oh, just overrunning it there, an awkward moment. He'd like to have it back in Reimer. Claremont forced to turn over, and they have a chance to go on the counter-attack. Here's Williams. Short ball from Pentony. Well spotted. Spots up Giltro. Chance now. Subiaco to reset off a gang tackle. Not 15. Play on, says the umpire. Kick to a one-on-one on the lead. Reimer. Down the line to a contest. Big pack of players. All roved out the front by Braun. Braun, his kick smothered. It's there to be won. Oh, good collision there. That's what you want to see. Players putting their heads over it. Reimer didn't really appreciate it. And a ball up on centre wing. Long ball to the forward side of centre for Subiaco, only to be chopped up by Prentice for Claremont. Dennis. Cross the ground, well judged there, finding Ballard. Ballard's kick to Giltro, who got the bounce. Spearing ball up towards half forward on the chest of Christensen. Reagan Christensen will kick from right on the 50. Christensen's got a big leg on him. You'd want to back him in from this distance. Wrong side for a right footer. And he's missed. Subiaco straight away want to get things moving. Bounce across half back. Long ball down the line. Numbers favour Claremont. Big leap from Williams. No mark. They want to take every chance possible. Braun. Straight away, the Tigers penetrate the forward 50. Spore from behind. Handball comes out. Getting on top there, Blakeney. Ball up. Out of the stoppage. Subiaco looked to repel. The kick spilled off the hands of Huxtable. Howard. High ball towards full forward. Ball from behind. Putting his foot down. Gallagher. Oh, kicking the skin off at Christensen. Out of bounds on the full. Brought back into play. Howard over the top. Hinchliffe got a fist. Out of play. We'll have a throw in. Ball up on centre wing. Howard. Thumped into space. Huxtable, quick release. Good tackle. Stoppage. Ball up. Chance now for Subiaco. Pereira applies the tackle. Another ball up. You just tuned in, WAFL YouTube channel. Retrovision Stadium in Albany, playing host to this, the final match of round 19. Howard with the clean palm down. Great gather by Braun. Good balance. Out to Christensen. His kick drifting away from the goal square. Bouncing ball. Edwards just rushing that one through for a behind. Wasting no time, Subiaco playing directly through the corridor. They shift direction to the near side. Hinchliffe. Hinchliffe on centre wing. Kicks down the line. Oh, big leap. Just not hanging on to that one. Subiaco mop it up. Hurried handball and kick towards the forward 50. Oh, keeping his feet brilliantly. Dribble towards goal. It's bouncing, and it's rushed through. 1- score. Claremont just looking a bit hesitant as they work the ball out of the back line. That's out of bounds on the full. Reached the line even before Huxtable took the mark. And so to be a free kick going the way of Bournemouth. In fact, it's going to O'Brien. Centering kick, great vision. And a comfortable mark in the end by Simmons. Thatcher Simmons for the first goal of the night. He's got it. First blood to Subiaco. Thatcher Simmons. Another North Beach product. Plenty of North Beach products for Subiaco. Slots through the first goal of the evening. 185 centimetres. 1-1 plays, 2 behinds. Rucks go at it. Tackle made by O'Brien. Ball up. Numbers favour Claremont, but it's O'Brien that emerges with it. Gives it off to Young. Chips over the top. Releases Pereira. Long ball inside 50. Once again, Subiaco just able to find that option in front of goal. And they have a chance to slot through the first 2. This time Harrison Guildford. .45 metres out. Kicks it well and kicks it straight through for a goal. The Subiaco string back-to-back goals. Harrison Guildford offering a great lead and following it up with a fine goal. 2 goals have been kicked in less than 2 minutes as Subiaco burst out of the gates. Might be a bit of an omen for Subiaco. The first 2 goals, their league side just got up by a point against Claremont, so it might be a good sign. Handball almost chopped up. Braun tackled by Pereira. Spilling to ground. Contest is on. Pereira, great turn of speed. Handball was a bit awkward. Asked a lot of his teammate Lally. We'll have a ball up. Claremont just a little bit out of sorts at the moment. They've conceded the first 2 goals. Had a mountain of changes. Williams now across the ground. Pentony gathers. Spearing pass towards half forward. Dennis was back in the Colts side, having spent a couple of weeks in reserves. And that's a good ball onto the lead of the Claremont skipper in Gallagher. Sam Gallagher looking for Claremont's first goal, just to stop the bleeding. 21 disposals. He was solid last week in that win over Swan Districts. Can he give Claremont their first of the evening? Won't make the distance. Fisted away for a behind. Emerging through the congestion, Lally, but he gets wrapped up. Stopped in his tracks, holding the ball. Huxtable's got the free kick. Long ball to the hot spot. Big leap. No player able to hang on to that one. Comes to Payne. Grubber along the ground, asked a lot of Young. Hacked off the deck. Pentony gets first to it. Around the corner, he was out of play before he kicked it. And it will be thrown in. About 35 metres out from Claremont's goal, Pereira, good start of the game he's had. Lally, kick ricocheted off hands, play on, says the umpire. Gang tackle, ball up. Subiaco just finding their way out of the 50. Claremont, defensive pressure just working wonders to try and curtail them from any further opportunities. But the way Subiaco are generating their run and carry from midfield into attack has really been the story of this term thus far. Pereira, he's really been in the thick of things. Reimer couldn't get a boot to it. Pentony taken out of play there by Everley. Long ball inside 50. Goes only as far as Young for Subiaco. Lions have got themselves stranded in the back pocket. Claremont's forward pressure really pressing them hard. Holbrook on the near back pocket. Short pass finds Coupry, but snatched out of his hands by Christensen. Has an option. Centering kick. Off hands. Trovarello stood underneath it too much, but he's got some support. Hurried snap towards goal, and Young happy to get a hand to it. Rush it through for a behind. Wasting no time, Subiaco playing directly through the corridor. They're going to use Pereira as a valuable option. He's going to take a bounce. 2 bounces, has to stop and prop. Watch out. Pereira sends it long towards right half forward, gathering it nicely, Ballard. Huxtable will go long towards centre wing. Oh, big fly over the top. Settling mark for Subiaco. Long ball up towards the forward 50. Awkward bounce. Portolano. Kicks down the line. Ball's only as far as O'Brien. Long ball inside 50. Great use of the body there by Guildford. Originally set on half back, but they've moved him up forward just to provide that extra tall timber and link up with Simmons. He's really made the most of it so far. Harrison Guildford. It's a good looking kick. Never looked like missing. Subiaco get their third. Subiaco with the first 3 goals. And that's Guildford's first goals of the season. The EGT WAFL Colts competition. And a timely start for him and for Subiaco with 7.5 minutes remaining. As we go back to the middle, Claremont in early trouble. Free kick has been found. It's going the way of Claremont. This is Giltro. Spots up Braun. Braun goes looking for his teammate. Just couldn't hang on to it, that being Edwards. And look at the lines, pouncing. The kick just a bit awkward. McFarlane. Just under 7 minutes remaining. Giltro. Now the Tigers just settling things down. Still looking a little bit nervous, the Tigers, at the moment in this first quarter. Only kicked the 4 behinds as Wibro on the edge of the centre square sets it up. Plenty of flyers. O'Brien stood up in the tackle. Edwards finds some daylight, but only briefly. He got gang tackled. We'll have a ball up. O'Brien once again. Handball intercepted by Owens. Close to the boundary line. Keeping it in is Coupry. The Lions release themselves from the defensive shackles. That kick goes only as far as a couple of Claremont players. Giltro was one of them. He'll get it back. Wobbly kick. Braun. Great recovery. Oh, he almost got taken high, but that's holding the ball. Saying he got caught on his shoulder there. I'd even agree myself. 5.5 minutes to go. Steering the ball to the near side. Getting hands to it was Cant. Steady on his feet. Nice work by Cant. Oh, awkward handball, and it's turned over. Huxtable. Long ball. Subiaco have the numbers and they can repel from the defensive 50. Good ball finding it to Tata. Tata kicks down the line, not a good option. And it's Portolano with the intercept mark as he goes laterally now. The Tigers find some space to pounce and they penetrate the forward 50 with some good movement. Inside 50, the mark taken by Blakeney. And he has a chance for his first goal. 2 goals last week in the win over Swan Districts. $11 goals for the season in 11 matches, averaging a goal a match. Might make the distance with the kick. Big thump away. O'Brien overruns it, sees Hick out of play. Chance for Claremont. Hurried snap for goal has clipped the post. Subiaco wasting no time in getting things moving. Hinchliffe. Hinchliffe is handball asked a lot of his teammate, who slips to ground, runs into his own man. And that man in question being Holbrook. But they settle things down, Subiaco. Williams. Good ball from Williams. They're playing direct now. Malloy Broughton. Kicks to a 2-on-1. Spore from behind. Out of play amidst a sea of cars parked on the hill, seeing this game. Boundary throw in, and if you're just logging in, it is Claremont trailing at Subiaco by 14 points. 14 points and 5 behinds Claremont have kicked in this term. Guildford with the palm down. Claremont wasting no time. They move the ball out of the 50. Good use of the body by Howard. And he's got the settling mark. Kick into space and getting the sit. Webro. Can he get clean possession? He can't. Case of the Butterfingers. Good second effort, Webro. He might have dragged it in. No, he did not, according to the umpire. Pereira had a very good opening term. Has to retreat back. He finds Young. Pereira's got it on the last line of defence. Less than 2 minutes to go. 4-quarter time. Long bomb towards half back. In from the side, Owens. Hand unable to get rid of it cleanly. Kick off hands, so play on will be the call. Fist over the top. And taken out of play by Huxtable. I think the 7th annual showpiece of WAFL Colts football from Albany, starting back in 2019. Great to see WAFL taking to the regions every year. Hopefully there'll be more games down the track in years to come, because the regional parts are such a big asset to football in this state. It's Portolano. Gets a chiseled kick out toward Williams. Nice side step on Pereira. Big chance for Claremont with under a minute remaining. Short ball, indirect. Spore from behind. Young. Great gather in the end by Simmons, who kicked the first goal of the night. Gets it back. Oh, just has a taste of the Butterfingers there. Portolano does well to recover. Runs after the loose ball. Oh, sliding in there to the legs of Pereira. They're wanting a stoppage. Pereira's down. He had a big impact in the first quarter. And we'll have a ball up. Dumped into space. Simmons. And the ball cleared out of the congestion. That will do it. Quarter time here at Retrovision Stadium in Albany. And it's Subiaco with a 3-0 first term that hold the early advantage by 14 points. Guildford getting 2 and Simmons getting the other. And Claremont struggling to get the ball through the big sticks. It's 14 points the margin here at Retrovision Stadium. More to come after this.
You don't need me to tell you.
Whether you're playing, coaching or umpiring, there's people of all ages, genders and backgrounds in our great game.
Find out more at wafootball.com.au. Teachers have to deal with a lot.
Especially if there's a few troublemakers, hey Bellas.
Give them a hand by letting WA Football visit your school for a lesson in team building, fair play and fun. Search WA Football to find out more.
Hey mates, ready to power up your career with EGT? As a proud sponsor of the WAFL, we're all about teamwork and training winners. With EGT, our apprenticeships in electrical trades are hands-on, so you can start working and earning faster, so you can forget the debt and dive straight into earning. Join us today and get the best of both worlds. Great training with the thrill of the game. Don't just dream about success, wire it up with EGT. Visit egt.net.au and kickstart your career.
Take it from me, great things happen at the WAFL.
Valentine rides and goals.
With free entry for kids, future stars on the ground and a kick to kick at every break. The WAFL is where footy memories start and legends are made. Follow the WAFL on socials or get to a game.
They could have made it round.
Let's have a ball.
Instead, they made a swinging pendulum of luck.
Let's have a day. We'll do the rock. We'll do the ball. Let's have a ball. Don't tell them if you do.
When the bounce serves you a clanger,
Lucky you're with Amy.
For me, football is more than just a game because football can be anything you make it. It can be for friendship, for fitness and for giving back. It's for all genders and ages. It's for those from the Kimberley to the Great Southern. It's for fun, for extra pocket money or for a lifetime career. Football is for everyone, for history and for connection to your community. Football is for all. Search WA Football to find your local club.
Welcome back to Retrovision Stadium here in Albany. Clouds are covering the ground and the conditions are getting cooler on this Saturday night. At quarter time, Subiaco leading 3-1-19 to Claremont just the 5 behind. Subiaco have already broken from their huddle. Claremont just taking a little bit of time to do likewise. Guildford with 2 goals for Subiaco, Simmons with the other. And that was the first goal of the evening. O'Brien leading the disposals with 11 touches. Beck, Krupi and Pereira each with 6 for Subiaco, and for Claremont, Giltro with 8, Braun with 7, Huxtable with 5. Winners earlier today were East Fremantle West Perth and Swan districts. And if Subiaco can get it done tonight, it could mean the 5 is all but set. But Claremont never truly write them off. They are a side that are very strong in depth. And a win for them could see them take top spot on the ladder for at least a week, because this is their last game of the regular season. And they certainly don't want to take their foot off the gas. As we wait the last couple of fans to get off the playing field. It's a good crowd down here. The parked cars in the main stand and social club rooms. Great atmosphere here at Retrovision Stadium in Albany. Second term underway with the Lions leading 3-1 to 5 behind. Howard gives first use to Gallagher. Gallagher puts it out towards half forward. Goes only as far as Tate. Tate goes long. Big fly from behind, too early from Malloy Broughton. Winning back possession, the Tigers. Not 15, so play on will be the call. Braun loops it over the top. Oh, and free kick. There was a strike in the midsection there on a Claremont player, and he's worse for wear. Gee, that looked nasty. Well, it might have been something worse. We're going to have a look at this one. Oh, that does not look good at all. So it's focused on the ball. At first glance, it would have been a strike to the midsection, but he's come off second best. I'm going to find out who it is once we pick up their number. That's Elijah Dennis, who was back after playing reserves last week. Was a strike to the midsection, so he's just gripping his stomach there for a moment, but it looks like he's okay. Good news at least for the Tigers, but gee, what a scare that is. Free kick going Claremont's way. Going laterally, find his teammate as they work their way across the ground. It's dangerous and it's turned over. Good intercept mark there by Bourneman. Bourneman guides it to the near side. And it's marked easily. This time by Simmons, kicked the first goal of the night. Down the line, not a good kick there from Simmons. Numbers even at the coalface. Hurried kick, bounce doesn't accommodate Simmons. The Tigers look to reverse the trend. Kick off hands, good spoil from behind. Holbrook will have a throw in. On the end of it, Gallagher. Worried out of the football by Lally. Just got the handball away in time. Ooh, high tackle. That's against Portolano. The free kick will go the way of Sullivan Williams. Got an option up the ground. This time it's O'Brien. O'Brien goes to the hot spot. Players going back. Chance now for Subiaco. Kick smothered. Pereira bursting through, but battling with Braun. Ball up. Lally. High ball. Oh, courage personified from Braun. He's come off second best in that collision. Ball spills out of play and a throw in. Braun's slow to get up for a moment, but he's got some real ticker, Noah Braun. Son of course, West Coast Premiership star Michael Braun. Tackle made by Howard. Plenty of numbers around the football from both sides as we have another stoppage. Both sides with chances. Williams. Get it back on the burst. Huxtable. Long ball down the line, 1-on-1. Pressure really worried the Claremont player out of it. Superb work by Subiaco. The handball brilliant to Reimer. Sets up his teammate who kicks it awkwardly towards half forward. Claremont rappelling out of the 50, working their way to the outer side. Oh, great tackle there by Lally, and that's going to be a free kick. Short ball, Holbrook. Long kick inside 50, players waiting down. Foot to it, Williams. And Claremont again having to counter-attack. Subiaco, whenever they faced a repel from Claremont, they've always resisted. Portolano, run down by Williams. And a ball up. Plenty of hands around the football. Gallagher. Hurried snap for goal. Could this be a second and a fourth for Subiaco? It is. That's a goal to Lally. And that is the first of the second term. Got the loose ball, threw it onto his boot, and it went through the big sticks. And they get it out to a 20-point lead through the Lions. They are well in control 6 minutes into this second term. Rucks go at it. Won by the Tigers. High ball. It's marked by Braun. Survived that knock earlier. That'll be 50 metres relayed down the ground. That could be a very handy 50 as Noah Braun will make his way closer to goal. He'll kick from around about 45. Noah Braun, son of a champion, who's becoming a champion himself. Hasn't kicked a goal in his first Colts match previously. He'd been spending some time in reserves and league. Last week in reserves. But he swung that one back. And Claremont are on the board at last. And he lets his direct opponent know about it already. It is on. And now some more Subiaco players in the fold, with the umpire promptly restoring order. Beautiful kick from Braun, just sneaking that one home. And Claremont are on the board. $14 points to margin. Claremont with that settling goal from Braun, and ironically, Braun concedes the free kick to Pereira. cuts back to the near side, and that's a good kick. Spotting up Reimer. Reimer kicks long toward the pocket. Spilling the mark. Tackle applied by O'Brien. Out of play. We'll have a throw in. Subiaco again getting first use of the football. Another chance in front. Ball up. O'Brien. Good hands to Reimer. Check side kick. It's out of bounds on the full. Ball now in the pocket. Long kick to the centre. Oh, big fly. Big hands, Guildford. Guildford close to the man on the mark. Just chisels that one. Braun applies the tackle. The 221's battling. Huxtable gets a kick away up towards centre wing. Whistle is sounded. There's a player down again. Going down like 9 pins at the moment. It's a Claremont player again, down on his haunches. He does not look well. Looks like that might be Oscar Hams. It is Oscar Hams. He's in the hands of one trainer. It does not look well at all. He's going to be helped from the ground. Big blow for Claremont, this is. Oscar Hams not able to put any weight on that left leg at all. And that is a real blow for the reigning premiers. So with Hams off the ground, the game can resume. Fist in midair from Edwards as the ball is locked in that wing zone. Subi players appealing for the free kick, but the umpire says, I'm not buying it. On the end of it, Hinchliffe releases Lally. Long ball towards the tip of the goal square. It's going to bounce over the line and behind. Curtis. One of 4 debutants, in fact. Howard playing his first game too. Of course, 3 of them coming from the Albany zone. Long ball down the line towards centre wing. Subiaco repel once more. They've been very effective in taking Claremont's run and carry out of the contest. Reimer, good centering ball onto the chest of Williams. And he's going to have a shot from 30 metres out. Kicked 3 goals this season. He's only played 5 games in 2026. Is that 183 centimetres, but he's a pocket rocket. When the ball's near him, he runs away with it. Starts right, bends back, and slotted through for a goal. The Williams answering the challenge with 10.5 minutes to go. Here it is again. Started that one on the right goalpost and got the late-in swinger working. The cricketers over at the top end would be very happy with that. And this gives Claremont a lot of work to do, and Subiaco a huge wave of momentum. It's back to 21 points with 10 minutes to go. The Tigers, reigning premiers, are in all sorts of trouble. Big thump from Howard. Players running on for the loose ball. And now Claremont with a chance to respond. A long ball inside 50. Great spin move by Giltro, runs into trouble and pays the price. Great tackle there by Tate, and he's won the free kick. Ball from behind, comes to Trovarello, piercing ball up towards full forward. Roving out the back, Pap sees it out over the line for a minor score. And they waste no time, Subiaco, maybe a little too rushed with their disposal. Holbrook goes to the ground, Huxtable, up and under kick, 1-on-1. Chance now for Hick, and Hick, his first game, his first goal for the Claremont Colts. Taking advantage of the crumb, quick snap, and a fine goal too for Ryan Hick. Junior coming out of the Denmark region. Not Denmark in Europe, not where Copenhagen's the capital city, but good part of WA. Subiaco got a goal against them back. Hick has given Claremont their second goal, and they trail by 14 points. Subiaco with another clearance out of the centre. Great pickup. And they're away again, the Tigers. The kick was ineffective. And getting the cheer was the Tata. Reimer sets it up to the hot spot, maybe not enough on it. And the mark's taken in the defensive 50. 7.5 minutes to go before the major break. They switch it up, the Tigers, and they go back toward the edge of the corridor. Owens, good recovery. He's very good at keeping his feet when under pressure. And the kick was a bit of a loosener. Payne kicks to a 1-on-1. Lally. Gallagher. Ooh, nice little give back to Gallagher. Over the top. Good chain here set up by Gallagher. He's been the leading link. And a chance now for Claremont. Centering ball to the tip of the goal square. Players waiting in front. Dispossessed. Howard second to it. Young does well. A hurried kick, clearing the defensive zone. Pressure applied by Simmons. Well done by Simmons, brilliantly done. Clever tap on, and the Lions again are away. Up and under kick. Awkward bounce. Chasing after it there was Reimer. Out of play and a little bit of pushing and shoving. They're not appreciating the attention, and Reimer's conceded a free kick, and I'd have to say that is very silly indeed. The kick is going the way of McFarlane. McFarlane goes long, up to half forward. Not able to take the mark was Holbrook as the ball is locked in the half forward line. Here come the Lions. O'Brien bursting through. Long ball. Great mark. Simmons stuck those big mitts out. Centering kick. Spall from behind. Waiting down was Ballard. Under pressure. Here comes the tackler. Malloy Broughton will have a ball up. Gathering was Ballard. Campbell asked a lot of his teammate. Hurried snap, looking to clear that defensive 50. And they're able to do so through unorthodox means. Pensany. Kicks out wide, but goes only as far as Cant. O'Brien. Pereira, good leap, good mark. Kick goes looking for Simmons, stood underneath it too much. Pensany went over the top and got the fist out of play. Ballard went one way. Should have went the other, maybe. This could be holding the ball. It is. And the tackler was Bournemouth. And he can make it 3 goals for the quarter. So Bournemouth from 20 metres out. Get it back up to 20 points. Good finish. Bournemouth with his first. And it's back to 20 points. Braun out of the centre. Turned over by the Lions. O'Brien hasn't he worked hard so far. Handball over the top. Hinchliffe wheels onto that right foot. Not a good kick. Mark was spilled. Possession recovered by Blakeney. Goes to his teammate by hand, who does likewise to Bradshaw. And now Giltro sends Claremont into attack. Chance now for the Tigers. Kick towards goal. Out of play. Hotly disputed ball. It's there to be won. Claremont need the next goal. There to have any momentum heading into the second half, because they have been well behind the 8 ball this evening against a Subiaco side that is looking a lot more polished. Big snap towards half forward. Getting taken there. Braun, that might be holding the ball. No, it's not. He could count his lucky stars there, because he had ample time also to get rid of it. Subiaco again with another clearance out of the stoppage. Slipping and losing his footing at the worst time there was a Lions player as that ball is locked in once more. .20 seconds remaining. Howard gets boot to ball. Subiaco with numbers out the front. Here's a chance. Wybrow couldn't get a kick away. Pereira takes the handball and will clear out for the Lions. Big leap from behind. Guildford. Good first half he's had, and that will do it. Siren goes for half-time. The Claremont were able to get on the board, but they just have not been able to provide a strong counter-attack. This onslaught by Subiaco, they're playing some very good football, are the Lions. And they go into the halftime break with a 20-point lead, 6-2 to 2-6.
So now you're here again, knocking at my door. A little too late for, I'm sorry for. The lights went out 'cause you kept cutting.
You don't need me to tell you.
Whether you're playing, coaching or umpiring, there's people of all ages, genders and backgrounds in our great game.
Find out more at wafootball.com.au. Teachers have to deal with a lot.
Especially if there's a few troublemakers, hey Bellas.
Give them a hand by letting WA Football visit your school for a lesson in team building, fair play and fun. Search WA Football to find out more.
Hey mates, ready to power up your career with EGT? As a proud sponsor of the WAFL, we're all about teamwork and training winners. With EGT, our apprenticeships in electrical trades are hands-on, so you can start working and earning faster, so you can forget the debt and dive straight into earning. Join us today and get the best of both worlds. Great training with the thrill of the game. Don't just dream about success, wire it up with EGT. Visit egt.net.au and kickstart your career.
Take it from me, great things happen at the WAFL.
Valentine rides and goals.
With free entry for kids, future stars on the ground and a kick to kick at every break. The WAFL is where footy memories start and legends are made. Follow the WAFL on socials or get to a game.
They could have made a round.
Let's have a ball.
Instead, they made a swinging pendulum of luck.
Let's have a day. We'll do the round. We'll do the ball. Let's have a ball. Don't tell if you do.
When the bounce serves you a clanger,
Lucky you're with Amy.
For me, football is more than just a game because football can be anything you make it. It can be for friendship, for fitness and for giving back. It's for all genders and ages. It's for those from the Kimberley to the Great Southern. It's for fun, for extra pocket money or for a lifetime career. Football is for everyone, for history and for connection to your community. Football is for all. Search WA Football to find your local club.
Every time I need a rescue, hanging on the verge of breakdown. Even though I try to replace you, but loneliness makes me break down. Every time I need a rescue, hanging
You don't need me to tell you.
Whether you're playing, coaching or umpiring, there's people of all ages, genders and backgrounds in our great game.
Find out more at wafootball.com.au. Teachers have to deal with a lot.
Especially if there's a few troublemakers, hey Bellas.
Give them a hand by letting WA Football visit your school for a lesson in team building, fair play and fun. Search WA Football to find out more.
Hey mates, ready to power up your career with EGT? As a proud sponsor of the WAFL, we're all about teamwork and training winners. With EGT, our apprenticeships in electrical trades are hands-on, so you can start working and earning faster, so you can forget the debt and dive straight into earning. Join us today and get the best of both worlds. Great training with the thrill of the game. Don't just dream about success, wire it up with EGT. Visit egt.net.au and kickstart your career.
Take it from me, great things happen at the WAFL.
Valentine rides and goals.
With free entry for kids, future stars on the ground and a kick to kick at every break. The WAFL is where footy memories start and legends are made. Follow the WAFL on socials or get to a game.
They could have made it round.
Let's have a ball.
Instead, they made a swinging pendulum of luck.
Let's have a day. We'll do the rock. We'll do the ball. Let's have a ball. Don't tell them if you do.
When the bounce serves you a clanger,
Lucky you're with Amy.
For me, football is more than just a game because football can be anything you make it. It can be for friendship, for fitness and for giving back. It's for all genders and ages. It's for those from the Kimberley to the Great Southern. It's for fun, for extra pocket money or for a lifetime career. Football is for everyone, for history and for connection to your community. Football is for all. Search WA Football to find your local club.
But those two
So now you're here again, knocking at my door. A little too late for, I'm sorry for. The lights went out cause you kept cutting the cord, and I started to fade into your gray. See, I finally opened up my eyes, and I saw me coming back to life. That I'd be better without you inside. It's time to be someone I wanna recognize. The future starts right now. I made a reservation, but you never came, so I'm checking out. The fire you stole away, I know one day we'll come back around. The future is now. The future is now. The future is now. I waited for you in the passenger seat. There's only so far I can ride in your dreams. While you were chasing everything else but me, I'm starting to break out from your gray. See, I finally opened up my eyes, and I saw me coming back to life. That I'd be better without you inside. It's time to be someone I wanna recognize. The future starts right now. I made a reservation, but you never came, so I'm checking out. The fire you stole away, I know one day we'll come back around. The future is now. The future is now. I'm not backing down, cause the future is now. Not backing down, cause the future is now. The future starts right now.
Players and umpires back on the ground for the start of the second half here at Retrovision Stadium in Albany, the final match of round 19 of the EGT WAFL Colts competition. Thanks so much for your company. Paul Persick bringing you all the action on this Saturday night, a chilly Saturday night over here in Albany. The atmosphere is magnificent amongst the parked cars and the sea of people that are by the main stand by the broadcast position here in Albany. And so far it's been all Subiaco. And they lead by 20 points, 6-2 to 2-6. Leading goal kickers Guildford with 2 for Subiaco and 1 apiece for Hick and Braun. We're underway with the second half. Bucks go at it. Howard got the fist. Braun can't break free. Umpire says, give it to me. Chance now for Claremont. Gallagher mopped up. And that tackle by Beck. Earlier winners today in the morning matches. We had East Fremantle over South Fremantle, West Perth over West Perth, and Swan Districts over Perth, which in turn put Perth out of the running for the 5. Holding on without the football. It's going to go against Subiaco. And the free kick will be taken by Giltro. Giltro close to the man on the mark. Chance now for O'Brien. Taken to the turf. Ball up will be the call. Numbers favour Subiaco. One of them there was Everley. Everley going for a second effort. Ball Ball still inside that forward zone. As Subiaco will look to rattle it out of the coalface. Not able to do so. Good pressure on the ball here by the Tigers. 69 tackles between them. Inside 50, spills to ground. Gang tackle, plenty getting involved. We'll do it again. Out of the ruck. It's kicked high and long. Going back with the flight is Huxtable. Good mark keeping his eye on the ball amidst the low lights that we've got here at Retrovision Stadium. Short pass, and it's onto the chest of Blakeney. Blakeney's going to run to 50, set it up high, to the pocket. Players going up. Chance now for Williams. Needs to find an opening. Pulls it back around the body and has missed. Well, Subiaco have been able to find the goals easy. Claremont have found it difficult. They go to 2-7. Loose ball's there to be won. It's won by Kupri. Krupi rather. And it's marked by O'Brien. Running onto the down the line, Subiaco. Everly gets it out to his teammate who chips it short. And it finds Bournemouth. Bournemouth inside 50. Waiting down there was Pereira. Handball stolen by Braun, kick smothered. Malloy Broughton wrapped up by Braun. Ball up. Howard snatched it out of the ruck, and now Claremont can clear. 2-on-1. Great work there by Krupi. Handball smothered. Great desperation by Howard. Portolano getting involved. He falls to the turf. And we'll have a ball up just inside the paint of 50. Great tackle by O'Brien, forcing another stoppage. Meters out. No daylight for Beck. Ball dispossessed. O'Brien. We'll do it again. Big thump from Howard, falls onto the arms of O'Brien, throws it onto his boot, inside 50, chance for the Lions, a hurried snap for goal by Simmons. Minor score. Across the ground the Tigers go, off hands, Robson. Rubber along the ground, that's going to be a Lasue free kick, or is it? I'm not sure if that came off hands. Usually if the ball is off the foot in between the 50s, it's a Lasue free kick. Must have come off hands, as it turns out it did. And it's a boundary throw-in. Claremont with numbers at the front of the football. One of them there was Williams. They clear the congestion out towards the centre square. Chance now for the Lions, but they find themselves under pressure. Sweeping handball, and now they accommodate a teammate in O'Brien. Well spotted. Had to his teammate Young on centre wing. Pereira had a quiet second term, but starting to get back into gear. Centering ball, not his best. Huxtable applying the pressure. Bournemouth does well. Now Claremont win it back through Blakeney, who gets wrapped up by Cant and will ball it up. On the end of it, Braun through the corridor. Piercing ball inside 50. The foot race is on. Hick, can he get to it in time? He can. Can he dribble it towards goal? He can. Hick having a great debut. He's kicked 2. And the Tigers get the first of the second half. So Claremont on the board in this third term through Hick, who has had a very good debut with a couple of goals in his first game in the Colts side. We'll do it all again. No real territory won in that first stoppage. Howard got a fist. Subiaco worked their way out of the congestion. Here's Young, sporting the long sleeves tonight. Here's kick. It's intended for his teammate, couldn't wrap it up. Hurried kick down the line, it was a grubber. Gathered brilliantly by Giltro. And his kick spilled by his teammate. Should have taken that one. Allowed O'Brien to pick up the scraps. A lot of loose football being played here. Edwards wrapped up. And the umpire will resume proceedings. Great gather by Reimer. Interesting handball, but he'll get it back. Finds some space in the corridor. Plays it direct. Goes looking for Bournemouth. Well done there by Bournemouth. Good second effort. Allows Subiaco to generate some penetration in the forward 50. Steady on his feet, Simmons. He dribbles one towards goal. Just as spectacular. Simmons has his second. So Simmons, he's got 2, joins Guildford as Subiaco's multiple goal kickers, and they're finding fire at the right time. Out of the centre. Good hands from Gallagher. Out to his teammate who sends it long, getting plenty of distance. In front, Hick couldn't get a mark on it. Bradshaw with the left foot. Up to the hot spot. Good use of the body. Superb mark directly in front this time from Giltro. He'll kick from about 45 metres out. Claremont have struggled to find the big sticks. 10 scoring shots for only 3. But Giltro, who'll want to keep Claremont right in touch. Fades away. Won't even make the distance before it comes off a pair of hands. And he's rushed through for a minor score. Kick to a 2-on-1. Dangerous territory. They're flirting with it, Subiaco. Lucky they get a stoppage. Claremont just starting to find their way back. They can't afford to have a goal-for-goal shootout. If Subiaco force them into that, the pressure's right back on Claremont. Subiaco repel. Out of play. Boundary throw-in just by the small electronic scoreboard there. Halfway through this third term. You've just logged in to the official WAFL YouTube page for the first time. Act off the ground. Handball popped up by Portolano for the Tigers. Sends one high, 2-on-1. Oh, good hands. Good presence of mind by Braun. But it's going to go the other way. I'm not sure if Braun had second hands to it. I thought he had first hands to it, but oh well. Short ball finds Hinchliffe. And the Lions can pounce. Wobbly kick inside 50. But here's a chance from 45 metres out. Sets sail for home and has missed. Claremont using the ball to the forward pockets. Braun. Steers it laterally. Braun gets it back. On a good burst of speed. Long ball, looking to play it to the corridor. Subiaco mop it up. Kant does well to set up that turnover in the first place. As he sends it long, look at that. Metres in the clear. The big man Guildford. And he's kicking for goal number 3. Those tall options for Subiaco, quite handy when they're up against the Claremont backline, mostly playing small. It has not worked tonight. Giltro and Guildford. Guildford has missed. Just hooking that one a little bit late there. Turnover. Good intercept, Mark Pereira. Tigers are just losing their way at the moment. Short ball to Bourneman. Short ball and again on a lead. Claremont just not able to try and catch up to the pace of Subiaco's forward line. O'Brien has got the mark. And that's what they thrive on, the Lions. A lot of pace around the ground, and Claremont not able to catch up to make it a 2-goal quarter for Subiaco and to maintain the momentum. Just inside the 50s. Hooked that one badly. Won't make the distance. Braun having to play in defence just to freshen the back line up. Mark has been spilled, but Howard able to set up for Claremont as they repel, running momentarily. Look at Subiaco getting numbers to the front of the ball. One of them is Bishop. Bishop never gave up in that effort. Act off the deck, and it will fall Subiaco's way. Good ball, well spotted. Young. Young goes long, and at full stretch, Pereira. He has been the one to watch. His kick is good. Simmons. Thatcher Simmons. He's built like a unit, isn't he? He's only 18 years of age, 185 centimetres. Product out at North Beach, but he is built like a big unit. For goal number 3. Starts out left and it swings further away. Guildford tries to hack it off the ground. Pereira! Eat your heart out, Lionel Messi, or was that off hands? The umpire's deliberating. Did that come off hands? I'm not sure if there were Claremont players that said that that came off hands. It did not come off hands. Pereira with a little touch of Lionel Messi hacking one off the deck. And that's Subiaco's second goal. Pereira, what a game he's having. He's played a bit in midfield, quite second term, but right back into it in style with that fine soccer goal in this third quarter. And they lead at 8-5 to 3-8 here at Retrovision Stadium in Albany. And just a reminder as well, by the way, to all our fans on the WAFL YouTube channel, WAFL W preliminary final tomorrow, 12:45, Claremont and East Fremantle from Revo Fitness Stadium. The winner to play Swan Districts in the grand final. Oh, gee, that is going to be a ripper preliminary final tomorrow. Could go down to the wire. Here, Ethan Roth on the call along with Petrus Devlin for that one. It should be a crackerjack contest. Back in the middle here in Albany. Owens gets on the end of it. Handball intercepted and Subiaco just looking the better side around the middle. Detata. Ball could kick over the top, over the boundary line. Lassu is the signal. And Claremont will take possession almost immediately. Braun takes the mark on his chest. Gets on with business. Spearing left foot. Mark spilled underneath it too much there was Blakeney. Good tackle, makes amends for Blakeney's mistake, does Gallagher. Gallagher goes long to the hot spot. Big fly from three Subiaco players. Spinning out of trouble was Holbrook. And they release themselves from the defensive shackles. Mark taken by Williams. Big fly over the top from Grimes. One of the first real big impact moments he's had. He's been very quiet by his standards. Sets it up to the hot spot. Plays out the back there for Claremont. Holbrook again. Delivers to his teammate in Hinchcliffe. Long ball over the top. Big fly, a bit too early there from Ballard. And Subiaco can repel Pereira's handball, chopped up by Braun. Portolano gets a hurried kick inside 50. Goes only as far as the Lions defender. Short ball finds Hinchcliffe. Long ball down the line. Huge pack around the contest. Spilling that one there was a difficult one from Grimes. Hasn't been his best night as the ball is locked in and a bit of how do you do there? Subiaco again, they just find a way out. Long ball from Robson, inside 50. Mark taken by Guildford, open goal. And he has got number 3. Guildford, just a superb marking player. Had the height advantage and used those safe hands to reel it in. And then, thank you mother for the Rabbits, open goal. And he's got number 3. The 1-2 punch up forward, Simmons and Guildford. That could be very handy come finals time. They need that firepower in front of goal. And dare I say it, John Mansbridge has found himself 2 very good tall forwards at the right time to link. Out of the centre, Beck on the end of it. Can't. Hospital handball. But look at the recovery there by Beck. He did well. Short ball goes looking for Young. Gathered. His kick partially smothered. Williams Oh, nice little sidestep against his fellow number 5. Has got Huxtable for support. Over the top now. Much needed chance for Claremont. Good centering ball onto the chest of Hick in his first game. What a debut he has had. Ryan Hick from these parts of WA. 45 metres out. Starts right. Won't make the distance over the top. Christensen. Superb mark over the pack. He's had a difficult night too. Hasn't found the goals. Claremont badly need one from him. Usually one of Claremont's form goal kickers. Around the body. And he's kicked the skin off it. Pereira couldn't mark it. The tackle forces the ball up. In front, one down. Hinchcliffe, and that will be another ball up. 2 minutes to go. With Subiaco leading by 23 points. Claremont setting up at the back here. They've got a less number behind the ball. Pereira with the tackle. And we'll have a ball up. Out of the stoppage. Claremont emerged with it through Williams. Kick smothered. That is a great smother in the end by Hinchcliffe. Won't go anywhere further as the clock continues to run down. Big thump from Howard. Use both hands. Howard will get it back. Kick smothered off the legs there, no less. Chance now for Edwards. Wrapped up. Claremont with numbers, an extra 2 numbers out the front. Braun doesn't need them as he gets a penetrating kick inside 50. Chance now for the Tigers. Curtis throws it onto his boot. Out of play. Boundary throw in, 30 seconds remaining. Still a chance for Claremont. Bishop stopped in his tracks. He was looking for the stoppage. Helps run the clock down, but there's still time for a chance for the Tigers. That'll just about be all she wrote for the third term. And there's the siren for three-quarter time. Claremont still having their struggles in front of goal. But Subiaco, they are looking the goods to seal a win and all but lock in a spot in the 5. They lead 9-5, 59 to 3-8, 26, a margin of 33 points with 1 to go here at Retrovision Stadium in Albany. Don't go anywhere. Last quarter coming up after this.
You don't need me to tell you.
Whether you're playing, coaching or umpiring, there's people of all ages, genders and backgrounds in our great game.
Find out more at wafootball.com.au. Teachers have to deal with a lot.
Especially if there's a few troublemakers, hey Bellas.
Give them a hand by letting WA Football visit your school for a lesson in team building, fair play and fun. Search WA Football to find out more.
Hey mates, ready to power up your career with EGT? As a proud sponsor of the WAFL, we're all about teamwork and training winners. With EGT, our apprenticeships in electrical trades are hands-on, so you can start working and earning faster, so you can forget the debt and dive straight into earning. Join us today and get the best of both worlds. Great training with the thrill of the game. Don't just dream about success, wire it up with EGT. Visit egt.net.au and kickstart your career.
Take it from me, great things happen at the WAFL.
Valentine rides and goals.
With free entry for kids, future stars on the ground, and a kick to kick at every break. The WAFL is where footy memories start and legends are made. Follow the WAFL on socials or get to a game.
They could have made it round.
Let's have a ball.
Instead, they made a swinging pendulum of luck.
Let's have a day. We'll do the rock. We'll do the ball. Let's have a ball. Don't tell them if you do.
When the bounce serves you a clanger,
Lucky you're with Amy.
For me, football is more than just a game because football can be anything you make it. It can be for friendship, for fitness, and for giving back. It's for all genders and ages. It's for those from the Kimberley to the Great Southern. It's for fun, for extra pocket money, or for a lifetime career. Football is for everyone, for history and for connection to your community. Football is for all. Search WA Football to find your local club.
Every time I need a rescue, hanging on the verge of breakdown. Even though I try to replace you, but loneliness makes me break down. Every time I need a rescue, hanging on the verge of breakdown. Waiting for a touch, you say no day. Nothing could really take your place. Every time I need a rescue, hanging on the verge of breakdown. Even though I try to replace you, but loneliness makes me break down. Every time I need a rescue, hanging on the verge of breakdown. Waiting for a touch, you say no day. Nothing could really take your place.
Welcome back to Retrovision Stadium in Albany, where the teams are getting set for the fourth and final term of this round 19 EGT WAFL Colts clash from Retrovision Stadium in Albany. 7th year. It's annual showpiece. Claremont and Subiaco at it again, but it's the Lions holding a 33-point lead as we head into the final term. That man, Pereira, what a big third term he had. Kicked a brilliant goal, hacked off the ground a la Messi. Noah Braun, he's had the 20 disposals, but maybe hasn't been at his best. 16 touches as well for Gallagher for Claremont. and 15 for Giltro, while O'Brien has 25 for Subiaco, Pereira 16 as we said, and 13 for Connor Lally. Harrison Guilford been the best of the goal kickers with 3, while Ryan Hick in his debut for Claremont with 2. Away we go. Final term is away. Braun on the end of it. Chiseled left foot kick up towards the forward side of centre. It's marked by Hicks. Speaking of, sends it long, inside 50. Ball spilled out wide. Nice quick release. Opportunity for the Tigers. Comes to Christensen. Kicks the goal to kickstart the Tigers in the final term. Great setup here by the Tigers. Quick release and then out to Christensen. Nice quick snap, and amongst the beeping of the cars and the flickering of the lights, Christensen could kickstart a potential revival. They need to maintain that momentum that they have established at the start of the quarter. It's a long way from home, but anything can happen. (4-8 to 9-5) here at Retrovision Stadium in Albany as we are back in the middle. Howard with the palm down. Pereira and Braun. That's been a matchup worth watching. Plucked out into space, and the Lions will clear it out of the centre. Laterally, shocking kick. Huxtable takes advantage, sends it long, inside 50. And it's that man again, Christensen. He's not wasting any time. It is the start of the quarter, but he's getting on with business right away. Been well held throughout this game thus far, but he broke free to kick his first goal. Can he do it again? That's a lovely kick. That's a beautiful kick. Christensen has 2 in 2 minutes. That is a marvellous kick. Christensen, from the moment it left his boot, knew that one was going through. And all of a sudden, it's 21 points. (5-8 to 9-5) here in Albany. Claremont have kicked the first 2 goals without reply. Great tackle from Gallagher. They're wanting holding the ball, but the ball spills out the back. And it's into the 50 once more. Fist from behind. Gathered brilliantly by Payne. Payne under pressure. Great tackle. Holding the ball. It'll go the way of Trovarello. He's been quiet this evening. Piercing ball and holding on to the mark long enough, luckily, for Subiaco's stake was Holbrook. Spot up a target, and now the kicking comes to Pereira, bracing the bump and taking the mark. He's on with business. Goes laterally, not his best kick. Claremont set up for the turnover as Pereira slips over and recovers. Well, look at that, just bursting through like a Sherman tank. Long ball up towards half forward. Christensen goes up, no mark. Claremont, rushed kick out towards an open goal. It's bouncing, but bounces the wrong way. One behind. Bit of a stoppage in the game meanwhile. There's a player down. That's Pereira. He slipped over, recovered, and then went back down again. Let's hope it's nothing worse than cramp, because he's played a very good game. 8 marks to go with his 17 disposals, but the trainers are on the ground. The clock will continue to run. Might just be cramp. But, let's hope he's all right. Ryan Pereira, he has played a hell of a game. Short pass finds Pap on the half-back line. Pap will look for options. It's a long ball towards centre wing. Big fly from behind Portolano, maybe too far back. Oh, look at Gallagher. Braun, one-on-one with Simmons, lost out. Great gather by Hinchliffe. Dispossessed, play on, says the umpire. Braun, was he taken high? Umpire says no. Handball comes out to O'Brien. Oh, he got collected. He absolutely got poleaxed, but the game goes on. Into Claremont's forward line. Great gather by Pap, releasing Holbrook. Good ball, and it finds Krupi across the ground. Treating back to the defensive 50, Subiaco. Lurking was Blakeney. They find an option to the Lions. In pain on right half back. Just settling things down now. Krupi. Krupi's kick just falling short of the target, but able to trap it. Interesting kick going to the near side. Huxtable. Great work in going after the loose ball, but bounce accommodated Holbrook before he got wrapped up in the tackle. Quick release out to space, but it's gathered brilliantly by the Lions player. Unable to trap it on the half volley was Bishop, and the ball rolls out of play. But it's a Lasso free kick. Interesting. That one came off hands, but I'll let you work that one out. Gallagher. Short pass finds his teammate. They combine nicely out of the defensive side of midfield. A long ball. Good mark there from Howard. 28 hitouts in his debut in the ruck. Oh, mark was spilled. Should have been taken. Trovarello's there. Brilliant smother on the back. And out of play. Boundary throw-in. Claremont staying alive in this contest. Hurried kick, out of play. Luckily not out on the full. "25 metres out from Claremont's goal. They'd love the next one. They'll have to wait a little more. Robson couldn't get past Curtis, another one of the Claremont debutants tonight. Still plenty around the football, keeping that Claremont forward line congested. High kick, Huxtable underneath it, but veered off the course. But look at that, superb mark over the top from Bournemouth. Bournemouth's fourth mark of this game as he lowers the eyes and finds target loose in Bishop. Bishop will drive it down the line towards midfield. Big pack up the back and over the top. What a mark, Ballard. Gets a good cheer from the crowd. Oh, too close to the man on the mark. Smothered by Malloy Broughton. Follows up with the pass intended for Lally. Lost his footing. Ballard once more. And he's butchered it again. Young chops it up for Subiaco. One sense is if the Lions get the next goal, it could shut out any chance of a Claremont comeback. Young kicks long, up towards half forward. Not an easy mark to take. Here comes Lally. Handball along the ground. Chance for Beck. Hooks it around the body. Hooks it too far. Minus score. Claremont are teetering at the moment as Subiaco forced a turnover and they work it inboard. Datata. Nice kick over the top to Bishop, right on the paint of 50, inboard. Not a good kick. Fisted away. Bishop gets it back. And now Subiaco with numbers at the front. Datata, he's run down. Huxtable regathers, and now they get it out to Christensen. Claremont repelled from the defensive half. Owens, well-guided kick. And it spots up Giltro. Down the line. Finds a target on the wing. 21 points the margin, still anybody's game. But Claremont need to get quick goals. Subiaco, they need at least maybe one more to sew up this game. And that's the first step. Get those intercept marks on the defensive half. And this time it was Williams. Kick to a one-on-one. Beck gets the loose ball. Over the top to Krupi on the accelerator. The kick marked by Pereira. This is good football by Subiaco. They've broken the Claremont line as they work it to the pocket. Great football by Subiaco. Bournemouth is marked. Wanting a centering ball with Simmons, but Bournemouth says, nope, I'll just go back. This is going to be a difficult angle. He's kicked one. He kicked one late in the second term. 3 goals, it could seal the deal. Missed a lot. He has missed a lot. I don't believe it. Was a tight angle, but still, sometimes it astounds you. Claremont live to fight another day. They, like Subiaco, looking for 4 wins in a row, but their run could be snapped on the last game of the regular season before the finals. So the week off would be a bit of a blessing. Another turnover. This is rare. They've had so many turnovers, Claremont, this evening. Tate kicks long to half forward. Dragged to ground without the football. Play on, says the umpire. Braun. It's a high floating kick towards the centre. Everly, second to it. Nice work there from Blakeney, keeping it alive. Handball to Trovarello, steady on his feet. Has to wheel onto that right foot. Not a good kick. Play on. Curtis, high ball. And a mark. Edwards kept his eye on the ball, persistent. And a chance for Edwards to keep Claremont alive. They've strung back-to-back goals to start the final term. Can Edwards make it 3 in a row? Better stay with us, folks. For Edwards, with Claremont's 3rd straight goal of this final term, they're on the comeback trail. And all of a sudden, it's 6-9 to 9-6 in a flash. But the margin was over 30 points earlier on. And now it's down to 15, a superb comeback by the reigning premiers. From the middle. Players crash to the ground. Owens, steady. And now they get it out to Williams. Sweeping hands to Portolano. Delicate spearing ball towards right half forward. And now they have a chance. Here's Bradshaw in his first game. He's missed. Well, it's a bit of deja vu from the league game down at Claremont early this afternoon. Subi had a big lead and Claremont on the comeback trail. But can the Tigers reverse it? Because earlier, Subiaco won by a point. And now the same thing's happening in the Colts. You could not ask for a dramatic conclusion to a great day of footy. Great spin move by O'Brien. Pereira combines there with Holbrook. Almost lost it. Now they're a chance, the Tigers. 52 metres out. Probing kick. He got cleaned up as soon as he kicked it. It's a relayed free kick. Well, that's a bit silly from Subiaco, I'd say. When the game is in the balance, you certainly don't need to concede those. Point blank range. Goal. And the goal's kicked by Blakeney. 4 goals in a row. The margin is 8 points. In this final term, we've got 9 minutes remaining. And they have come home with a wet sail, Claremont. They've kicked 4 goals to just 1 behind. Next centre clearance is crucial, and that's putting it mildly. Howard, big thump. First to it is Beck. They need a steadier Subiaco against the run of play. Ball spills to ground. Tapped on, looking for the advantage of Holbrook. The Claremont backline rising to the challenge. They're under pressure. They've got some extra muscle down the backline. That's proved useful. Braun. Down the line. That's not a bad kick. Spall from behind. Losing his path there, Hick. Oh, well done by Hick. Tremendous recovery. And then gets mowed down and set upon by 2 Lions. Ball up. Kicked out of the congestion. Bouncing obligingly for Lally. Gets wrapped up. Holding the ball. Eight points the margin. Claremont on the comeback trail. Subiaco need a steadier. Spall from behind. Putting his head over it, Simmons. Gets wrapped up. Edwards swooping in. Kicks towards the forward 50. Blakeney using the body. Hacked off the ground. Gallagher. Gallagher loses his footing but was able to give the handball out. Trovarello held to him. Ball up. Claremont have got it inside 50. Under 7 minutes left. Subiaco, have they spent all their petrol tickets? Braun, nowhere to go. Young, whistle has sounded. Non-controlling umpires found a free kick. Advantage is paid. Young's taking it on. Piercing ball. Bronman. Well-weighted kick. But look at the pace. Look at the pace of that man right there, Wybrow. He came from 3 lengths back. His kick bounces obligingly for the debutant Curtis. Kicks to a 1-on-1. Good positioning from Giltro. Takes it on the bounce. Down the line he goes. Not a good kick. Well positioned was the Subi player. Forces the intercept mark. Simmons. Well, that's an interesting kick. Just getting into the hands there of Holbrook. By gee, that's a fine margin for error. Down the line to a contest. In front there was Holbrook. They're wanting holding the ball. Umpire says, I'm not having that. Howard goes to ground. Might have got a fingertip to it. Datata. High ball. Superb mark. Moving laterally. That's a good ball. Portolano gets one on the back to go on with. Long kick up towards half forward metres in the clear. Oh, should have taken that one there. Detata's there for Subiaco. Chip over the top. A little too much on it. Great gather by Huxtable. Huxtable down the line. Not his best kick. Falls into the hands of Hick. Kicks the skin off it. Lumbering over at Trovarello. Got the better bounce. He gets run down. Young with the tackle. Holding the ball. Superb tackle there by Young. Persistent pressure. Crucial for Subiaco. Young from the back pocket. Oh, that is a wobbler. Braun, dispossessed. Looking to recover. Loses out this time. Lally. Touched off the boot. And a boundary throw in on the outer side. Sliding onto the turf there, Grimes. And now they get it out to Braun, who kicks high. Subiaco with the numbers. Trovarello on the end of it. Around the body. Up towards full forward. Big fist over the top, Christensen. Look at the line set up at the front of the ball, but they still lose out. Portolano. And now Trovarello. In fact, that's Williams, I should say. And a ball up. It's 8 points the margin. Subiaco led by 33 points in the last 5 minutes of the third term. As long as they keep chewing up the clock, Subiaco, they'll be okay. But if Claremont get the next goal, they're in with a chance. Braun. Oh, putting his head down there was Payne. And the ball's locked in. Palm down. Quick kick. Touched off the boot. Patata looking for a free kick. Subiaco clear. Unloads with a big spiral punt up towards centre wing. Big fly over the top. And 2 numbers out the front here for Claremont. Huxtable takes the hand and sends it long. Inside 50. Oh, what a mark! That could be a game-breaking mark. This time it was Bishop. And they send the Lions clear. Superb mark. Bourneman and 50. McFarlane the culprit. And I think that might just be it for Claremont's chances. Superb courage, Bourneman. And he's 75 to 80 metres out. And this could mean Claremont would have to settle for third. They would have been on top of the ladder tonight if they had won. But Subiaco are going to see them slip to third. Bourneman unselfishly finds an open man. Krupi. He can take all the time he wants. And he's going to work it to the near side again. This time Williams. Subiaco have one more game left against East Perth. They could finish off the regular season with 5 straight wins. And also having won 8 of their last 9 as Williams sends it long to the hot spot. Big fly. No mark. Pereira. Hotly disputed ball. Players converging at the coalface. Ball up. Seconds tick down. They want those repeat stoppages. They know it's over. Subiaco, they had to withstand a big rally by the Tigers. 4 goals to 0 in the last quarter. but they have withstood that challenge with great desperation, and they will make it 4 straight wins. What a performance by Subiaco. They have won by 8 points, but by gee, they'll be spent. 9-6-60 to 7-10-52. They led by 33 points at the final change and almost blew it. But they can thank that back line for working overtime in the final 5 minutes to see them home. An amazing game, and the folks here at Albany certainly give both sides a well-deserved ovation. And this showpiece, certainly a big part of the season and deserves to belong on the calendar. Leading possession getters for both sides. First off for Subiaco, O'Brien with 27 and 19 for Pereira, 18 for Benji Beck, and for Claremont, Vaughan with 25, Gallagher with 20, and Giltro with 18. Goal kickers, Guildford led the charge with 3, Simmons with 2, and leading the goal kickers for Claremont. What was a night they'd want to forget. Christensen with 2 and Hick with 2. So, as a result, Claremont cannot go above 3rd place, so that is where they'll finish the regular season. That week off could have been quite handy, and so they'll be under enormous pressure to come the finals. Next week, oh, it's a big week. South Fremantle play Peel Thunder at Fremantle Oval. East Perth play Subiaco at Sullivan Logistics Stadium. Swan Districts play East Fremantle at the Good Grocer Park. And then the only game really with plenty of implications is West Perth and Perth, because if Swan Districts win, they need to win by a big margin, and West Perth lose for Swan Districts to have any chance of making the 5. So there's still a bit to play for. And by the way, West Perth and Perth, that's at 6 o'clock on Saturday night, the last match of the regular season in the EGT WAFL Colts competition. That does it from Albany. Thanks so much for your company on the WAFL YouTube channel. Subiaco make it 4 wins in a row. They've defeated reigning premiers Claremont by 8 points. And don't forget, tomorrow on the official WAFL YouTube channel, the WAFL W preliminary final, East Fremantle taking on Claremont, with the winner to play Swan Districts on August 23 in the grand final. That match will start at 12:45. We'll see you tomorrow, everybody. Good night.
I'm not backing down, 'cause the future is now. Not backing down, 'cause the future is now.